I'm Al Milgram, and you're watching Three Men in a Basement.
Good morning, everybody. Saturday morning, you're watching this. This is a super secret crawl that we got going on Super Bowl weekend. Got a bunch of stops. Got Roger Levesque picking him up. 20 guys, 3 stops. I'll show you what you all picked up. All right, good morning. It is like 9:30 in the morning. We're here on our crawl. We're at Richie's Comic Cabana here in Waterbury. Just ecstatic. Tons of guys here to collect our first stop on the Super Bowl secret crawl, all right? So as you can see behind me, tons of cars in the parking lot. All guys came from all over the place, Philly, New Jersey, Rhode Island, to enjoy this wonderful afternoon, so stay tuned. 9:30 in the morning, and people are digging. Bronzeville Comics knows what's good. There he goes, digging in some boxes, putting up a stack of books. Over here, the meeting of the minds right here. Look at this. First family of comics in the house. Roger looking up and down the wall. There we go. The host with the most, Richie and his whole crew. Everybody got up early, super caffeinated to enjoy this. Everybody's tight. Sweet. Oh, that's me. I got the yeah. The last place you got, I got a would it be football?
They been my book. I thought they did it on purpose.
Trust.
Yep.
I did my job.
I mean, they can't do it. Right. I mean, they can try, but.
I've had stuff that
Two hours deep into digging here at Richie's.
I don't know if they think that they're to buy or they're to look. There's a price on the outside.
Enjoying this footage so far. Just want to give you an idea. We have a few shows that we're coming up to, and hope we see you at some of them. All right, so we've got King Con coming up in March. Also going on that time is Big Apple Con. Try to make it to both of those shows. The Three Men in a Basement will be at King Con, along with tons of other people from the IG comic book community. And Spineworks and our partners at Captures and Collectibles will be at Big Apple Con with Roy Thomas and Jim Steranko. That's right. So that'll be in March. In April, you can check us at Little Giants Show, the old school comic show. That's in Nashua, New Hampshire, or Concord, New Hampshire. Hope you can join us there. Then in May, it's the 3 Men in a Basement comic book swap. Stay tuned. We got lots of things planned for that. And if you went last year, you know it's only going to be bigger and badder than last year. So hope you like that. Hope you like the rest of the footage. And I'll talk to you in a minute. Second stop. You guys know this spot if you're from Connecticut. BRICKHOUSE Comics. All these cars lined up. James is opening up privately for us for the next couple hours. So, god damn, this is a lot of cars. This is a lot of guys digging. So, this is going to be one hell of a ride. Keep enjoying the day. deep in the basement at Sarge's. What do you find? Over on the left-hand side, Chin, Sweet Jem's running it. Anthony, NRG Comics, digging deep, looking for stuff, running through stuff. Now I'm going to take you where it's a feeding frenzy over here. It's a mad, mad world over here.
You gotta say it right. It's a mad.
Look at that. Yeah. Everybody's got their headlamps on. Digging. I can't even get to the end over there. Frank, you all the way at the end back there?
I'm hiding back here.
Yeah, look, I can see you with your light on. I can see it. Power Kid Comics finding stuff. All the footage. Shout out to the 3 people that the 3 stores or the 3 vendors that were part of this. Richie's Comic Cabana in Waterbury, Connecticut. Make sure you check that out. Check them out. Check out their website. They have a huge sale on Free Comic Book Day, but I don't want to tell you any more about that because I want to get the good deals. The next place I want to shout out is James Marcy over at BRICKHOUSE Comics 2. Make sure you give them a follow every other Saturday in Meriden, Connecticut. He does one hell of a show, and he's got Pokemart there also for all you Pokemon fans. And also, last but not least, we always want to thank SARGES, our partner, our brick and mortar partner in New London, Connecticut, SARGES Comics and Games. You guys have seen it before. They've always been the last stop for our crawls, and it's just been a blast. So, little prelim before you watch this. This kind of was an invite-only thing, and that's the way we've been doing it. Anywhere from 15 to 25 people, because, you know, these store owners let us go into the back ends, into the basements, all on our word. And we have to trust everybody that comes there. We trust many, many people in the IG comic book community. So if you're wondering how to get invited to the next one, we usually do 2 or 3 a year. Just, if you're new to the channel, please join us in the live chat. Follow us on Instagram. Comment. If you're up here in the Northeast and you're at an event, please tell us who you are. And we'd love to meet you face to face and, you know, talk comics with you. And then as these go on, we invite other people, we go to other stores, and it's really been something that we've worked on. And it's not too hard to do, you just got to figure it out. And the store owners definitely benefit from it. As for example, Richie opened up 2 hours early for us. And how hard is that to go to work 2 hours early if you know that 20 or 25 people are buyers? So just to give you a little idea of how that works and how we negotiated on the 3 Men in the Basement site. So I did 3 stops. Money's a little tight. Junior's going to college. So I was after one thing, and I knew I could get after it. But when I went to Richie's, you know, I did pick up some things. And I'm going to go over it real quick and kind of tell you what I bought it for. So Richie's gave us 25% off the top of everything we bought, whether it was back issues or currents, not anything bagged. Was 25%. No, actually, even new books were 25% off. So included in it. So back issues, toys, make a deal. Bigger books, you had to make cash deals, but Richie was definitely doing that. So I'll show you what I picked up and why. A blank cover. Why did I pick up a blank cover? Because it's a Walking Dead. And one of my Jean Grey goals this year is to have Jean Grey done by somebody as a zombie. All right, I think that'll be really, really cool. Whether it's Dark Phoenix or Phoenix herself, but that's one of the sketches I'll be looking to get. And this is Aftermath, The Walking Dead 192, just to give you an idea. Now, For those of you guys don't know, I've been screaming to the high heavens that Art Adams is going to be at Terrificon this year. Art Adams does not do a lot of shows here in the United States, or especially since COVID. So it's going to be great to see him. So I've been buying up Art Adams books to find out what I can get and what I kind of, what I'm looking for. So I'll show you 2 books that I picked up. I can't find the third, but I did. So I picked up 2 copies of this. This is Giant Size Annual number 9. This is Storm holding Mjolnir. And just so you know, though, this is a Walt Simonson and Art Adams cover, okay? I believe Walt Simonson will be at Terrificon possibly, but I definitely know, and I think another show. So this might be looking at a double sig. I'm buying up copies. These are cheap. This was $27 total, minus 20%, you know, probably $12.50 each. And just to see, I'll probably get 2 of them signed, because you get a better chance of getting a higher grade with 2 than 1. It may be double signed, or possibly even some kind of remark. I'd love to put a little remark over here, or maybe Loki or Thor, saying what is going on here. I've been kind of doing that lately with my collection. One of the things I'm doing this year is getting a lot lower grade books remarked, and I've got a plan for Big Apple Con, which I hope to share with you also, okay? Love this set, love this cover. God, I wish I knew who did it. I'm gonna check on my Instagram page just to give you an idea, because I can't remember off the top of my head who did this variant. And this is just an amazing, amazing cover. You guys know that I'm a huge One Bad Day fan. I'm also a huge Mr. Freeze fan, probably my favorite rogue. And I saw this, and this was actually done by Sweeney Boo on Instagram. She's got a really neat page, and I'm sorry that the light's kind of contradicting it, but Freeze is definitely looking at a silhouette, there you go, of Nora Freeze. And anytime you get that kind of cover, it's really neat. So, I don't know, really cool, love this story. My favorite story of this arc has been Penguin so far. I still have a few more to read. Tell me what your story is, what your favorite story so far in One Bad Day is, okay? But this was probably my second favorite in the run. All right, now the next thing I bought, which is something pretty unique, it's a magazine cover, and it's going to take forever to come back from CGC. But I was a huge, I'm a product of the 80s and 70s. So Lou Ferrigno was the Incredible Hulk for me. He was my favorite bodybuilder, my favorite weightlifter, other than the Road Warriors being pro wrestlers. So I found this, and this is a Joe Jusko book, Joe Jusko cover, done in like 83, I believe. And Joe Jusko will be at Terrificon, so I'm going to have him sign it, maybe do a remark right here, and then send it off to CGC with my friends at Captured Collectibles, and wait a year before I get a magazine back. I only have 3 or 4 graded magazine-style books in my collection for that purpose. This was a really interesting book. Inside, it did like a 12-page span of what it took to get Lou ready as far as the body paints and the facial prosthetics back in the day. So that was neat. And 1 or 2 stories, but really cool. Just really bought it for the cover. Would love to have Lou Ferrigno show up at Terrificon, Mitch Halleck, if you're listening, and have it double signed. I do have a Lou Sig, just not CBC certified. All right, so that was my second pull, and all of that was 20% off. So we had a great group of guys come. I mean, we had all the way from Philly. We had 360 Comics. We had Popa Chili Town. We had Mint Hunter Comics come with them. Just great guys we trust, guys that, buy lots of long boxes, as you can see in this video. All the way from Rhode Island, we had Big Daddy John Ross show up. We had Mark Spector Comics. Great guys again. And then all the way from New York, we had our partners, Michael Raphael from Spineworks, plus everybody else from the Connecticut area, Mike DeBeast Benston. Chinmo came down from Mass, so it's really fun. And what's more important is after dinner, we all go out. We found this pretty cool wing spot. 20 of us hit the place. My brother Power Kid Comics was there. And we break bread for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and talking about our pulls and talking about what we want to do. Shout out to Biohazard Comics, my boys from Connecticut, and Planet Mayhem. They also showed up, and this was a great time to do it. So I do want to talk about an AOK that I got from Pop-Up Chili Town. Really appreciative. I'm probably going to dig in these 2 books tonight. These are early 60 center Justice League stuff I was buying off the rack. But he knew that I'm a huge George Perez fan. And look at all these characters on these covers. Oh my God, if this isn't George Perez greatness. Oh my God. Prelude to Crisis on Infinite Earth. So, can't wait to dig in these. Shout out to you, Popa Chili Town, for always hooking me up. All right. Now we went over to Brickhouse Comics. James opened up for us privately. He had nothing going on. I said, hey man, I bring you 20, 25 guys. He goes, I'll open my doors. So it was him and his team, and they're just great. And guys were getting stuff in, and he submitted some big books with Spineworks. And it was really, really neat. And then he actually came to the third stop with us. So I'm on this big Transformers kick. I'm also trying to get some, modern books graded quickly, so I have equity as I go to these cons, because your books have equity. I always talk about that. Trade bait. Cash in hand is a little tight right now. Part-time job isn't, where it used to be, and junior's going to college and things are getting more expensive. So why not invest in your comic books as equity, right? So that's something I've been doing. So I found 2 nice copies of these. James had a price of $150 and $125, so $275. I offered him 2. He countered with $225. So we've got a newsie and a regular. You guys know that I'm huge fans of these. I believe one of the books has something on the back, and I do look at the back of my books, Michael Raphael. But one of them is, I might just send them both in and see what they come back at as modern. So yeah. So these are what I got at. This actually goes with my third pick. Wait till you see this. All right, so yeah, so we'll see what these come back at. These are trade bait. I have 2. I have a 9.4 newsstand, and I have a 9.4 regular linear. I'm also going to do a video, you guys, in the near future about what linear comic book collecting is. That was brought up in some of our comments, all right? Now, Sarges, buried deep. The owner looks at me and goes, Otto, he goes, I don't know if those guys are going to find anything else down there. Well, as you saw in the videos, guys were pulling long boxes out, and it amazes me, because what was hot one week might not be hot the next week. What you see is something that I might not see. So by that time, I had my eye on something. I kind of had a plan going into this, and this is great. This is brilliant. This is going to get graded, and this is going to be, now that I get one of them, I might have to get his counterpart. But I have that. I have both of these from my original figures from when I was a kid, and what's really neat about this, my screensaver just kicked on. All right, I knew he had it. I saw his price. I kind of figured he just jumped on eBay and saw what they were going for. So I had a price in mind. I didn't want to insult him. Always part of the art of the deal. And so I threw out a number. He actually said, make me an offer. I said, okay, here's my offer. Did I want to shoot for $50 lower? Yes, but I didn't want to insult him, and I knew I was happy and content with it. So I bought in the box. I'm so happy I own this. Oh my God. It's one of my favorite leaders, one of my favorite characters. I've said this from 7 Ways of Sunday. I'm a highly coachable person. I respond to great leaders. Bill Parcells is one of my favorite coaches ever. Michigan State, Tom Izzo is one of my favorite coaches ever. I believe coaching. I believe in teaching. And this is a leader that if he told me, Otto, go run through that wall, I'd say. If he told me, Autobot Otto, run through that wall, I would say, no problem, Prime, because I believe in you. So I found this there, and this is what I picked up. All right, now, I'll tell you a little bit about it. The box is beat up, okay? The box has definitely seen better days, but look at this. Is this childhood nostalgia? This was Toys R Us. It was $22.97 in 1984. Otto was 13 years old when this came out. Otto grabbed Mama Hillman to the store to help him find one. And he did, and he's up here also, not in the best shape. But I'm definitely going to get this graded. And what's tough about these is they have the points. Remember back in the day you used to sell them, trade them in. I don't know what you could have earned with the points, but look at the artwork. Look at the box. Look at Prime. Look at the truck. Just amazing. I paid $250 for this. This is something that I'm going to have forever. Now do I get... Now, do I go after Megatron? Right, because... I don't know. But anyway, so... Yes, this was my big pickup at Sarge's. $250. I couldn't be happier with Optimus Prime. So, looking into getting it graded. Never have sent any toys in, but I reached out to my boy 4 Comics. He's got some stuff that he wants to send in, so that's definitely going to get sent in. So I've been talking for almost 13 minutes. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please comment, share, like it. You're probably watching this on Tuesday morning. I did just get a CGC delivery in. We're going to be unboxing that on Friday night live here in the grotto. Also, we have sponsorships available for the 3MENINABASEMENT comic book swap. Please check out our Instagram page. Please follow us there. The details are in the comments below. And check out our friends at Captured Collectibles and our friends at Spineworks. And please use the code 3MIB if you happen to see Captured Collectibles or Spineworks to get 10% off with Spineworks. And just with Captured Collectibles, just say they know that we sent you. Okay, guys? So on behalf of 3 Men in the Basement, Dave in the Cave, Roger Levesque, the brother, Chinmo, who else did I forget? Variant Dave. I am Otto. We are 3 Men in the Basement, and we are out. Peace.